Well, as many of you know, it's Cybersecurity Month as well as National Hispanic Month and probably a whole other bunches of months. I mean, there's only 12, so they have to borrow and share, I guess. But I got a great email today, and I'm sure I'm going to be retired in about 5 minutes, and I wanted to share it with you. It came from a Mr. William Ben, who I, of course, don't know, and it was addressed to recipients, not to me. But the good news is that I've been addressed as a dear winner. This is to inform you that if you've been selected for a prize of a brand new 2021 BMW X6 and a check of $3,500,000. Nice of them to throw in an extra $500,000 from the international balloting programs held on the second section in the United States of America. So while I am not getting $3,500,000, this is a humorous way for us to talk about cybersecurity, which is relevant to your financial plan, because it doesn't do you any good to accumulate a lot of assets and then have them taken away, either in the form of a market loss, either in the form of litigation, or in the form of a breach of your security. What are some of the secrets of identifying these type of scams? Well, number one, if an email comes from somebody who you don't know who they are, that's a good sign of a phishing attack. And number two, if the email isn't addressed to you, then or if it's addressed to you in an email address that you don't actually own, then that's another good sign that you could be looking at what's called a phishing scam, where they're trying to get you to click on a link in an email. If they do not address you by name, although that's not always the case, but if it's like a mail merge, that can actually be a sign. And anytime there is grammatical, spelling, mathematical, punctuation errors, you know that it's probably a phishing attack. You obviously, the one thing you don't ever want to do is click on a link in an email from somebody that you don't know. The other thing is, it says down here, I have to respond immediately, and I have to provide them with, my personal identification information. Well, if I'm a customer of theirs, or if I'm in business with them, they already probably know my personal identification information, so why would I have to provide it to them? So those are just some of the warning signs of hacking and phishing attempts. What you can always do is, if you're unsure, you can pick up the phone and you can call not the number that's in the email if one's offered, but the number you have on file for a particular company, and ask them if they are in the process of sending out emails. We have had clients here, numerous clients here, get attacked by identity thieves. Usually it's because their email address and their email is hacked, and that almost always comes from phishing attacks. So this is a real world problem. The other thing is, if you live in a rural area like I do, and you have one of those good old-fashioned post office mailboxes that doesn't have a lock on it, you should either get a mailbox with a lock on it, or get a P.O. box and have all your mail forwarded there, because leaving your mail unopened down at the end of the street is a big potential security breach. So that's your tips for the day from me at Applied Financial Wisdom. You can like this to make sure you don't miss any future content, or you can follow me on my website at appliedfinancialwisdom.com. And as always, we wish you happiness, success, and much satisfaction in what you do professionally and personally. Have a great day.